All right, well, I should say good morning, everyone, but it's almost afternoon. I have not done a video clip since we started this morning, and we've come, I don't know, about a little over 5 miles, something like that. But look at this. Is that beautiful or what? We're just taking our time. I'm up here with Ella and Connor. We stayed at the hotel last night, got some good food, and man, I never get tired of these views. They're just awesome. Yeah. I'll try to take more video clips so you guys can see the trail, but I've been lazy. It's Ella's fault. She's been talking my ear off. All right, we've come a little over 5 miles. Come out of the trees, and this is what we see. Yeah. And that's why we come out here and do this shit. That is so beautiful. All right, I have come about 7.4 miles, 7.5 miles, somewhere around there. A couple of big climbs today, the biggest ones on the trail so far. I didn't remember them being that bad, but they were that bad and more. I think we're doing 11.7, 11.6, 11.7 today, so got 4 miles left. I can't get there soon enough. 4 miles is equivalent to at least 2 hours, 2.5. My hip is giving me issues, and we just have to work through it. Had my first fall today. It was a laughable fall. Coming down a steep little section, a lot of loose leaves. Feet just slipped right out from under me, but luckily I was going downhill, and I had probably maybe a foot fall to land on the back of my pack. So, no harm, no foul. I just heard that UK got their asses handed to them by Iowa State. Really? Iowa State. Come on. The two youngins that I'm hiking with, they're gone, man. They stayed with me for the first 5 miles or so, and that was fun. I got to spend a bunch of time talking to Ella, and she's a good girl. She asked a lot of questions, and of course, anybody who knows me well knows I love talking about the trail, and I love helping young people, and it was fun. But I think after we had lunch, we hit a big uphill. It kicked my butt. I'm not prepared for that yet. And she asked if it was okay if she went ahead. I'm like, hell yes. Yeah, I'll meet her at the at camp tonight. And same with Connor. He stayed with me for a little bit, and and then he had to go. So, and that's perfectly fine. It's fun talking to people on the trail, especially as you're hiking, because it makes the time go by really very quick, and it keeps you focused, or maybe unfocused. I don't know, but it helps you hiking. So this last couple miles, oh my, it's just it's beat me down. I'm about as tired as I've ever been, and I've still got at least 2.5 hours to go. So I just got to suck it up and go. And I'll take a few breaks. The bad thing is, I'm not going to run out of water, but I'm going to have to ration my water for the next 4 miles because there are no more water sources until I get to camp. I've got about 1.5 bottles, so that should be enough. The elevation or the trail over the next 4 miles is going to be a lot like what you're seeing. There's a couple little bump ups, but they're very short. They're not very steep. And wow, I am sucking wind, man. So out of shape, so out of shape. I think right now I'm 3 days ahead of where I was in 23. Didn't have to take a 00 back at Neal's Gap like we did then. And we're pushing up bigger miles than I wanted to, but I'm doing it. And what I know is that if I keep pushing, as long as I don't push too hard and injure myself, if I keep pushing, I'm going to build up my stamina and get back in shape quicker. So I just got to keep pushing. That's all I can do. I'm excited to be out here. I'm loving the views. Just gorgeous. Being in nature, it just kind of, I don't know, brings life energy to you, you know? It's interesting. I came out here to try to get away from some of the politics, but different from 23. Almost everybody out here wants to talk politics right now. I'm a little surprised by that, but in the past, a lot of the section hikers that I meet out here have been very conservative, very local. But even the locals, they're fed up with what Trump and his band of criminals are doing. This illegal war that our Congress doesn't have the balls to stop. Just stupid. Every time I hear about one of my brothers and sisters in the military dying, for what? For what? For Trump? That cowardly motherfucker? Bone spurs. Bunker boy. But he doesn't mind sending our people into harm's way. He doesn't mind our people dying for him and his buddy Netanyahu. I will openly say, I am looking forward to the day that we put that fat-ass pedophile in a hole in the ground. He's a pedophile, a war criminal, murderer. And if you're one of the idiots that voted for that sack of shit, fuck you. I just want to say that to you. Fuck you. Look what you did to your country, bitch. Look what you did to your country. Think about it every time you go to the gas pump. Think about it every time you go to the grocery store. Think about it every time one of our service members dies. Think about it. I hope it makes you sick to your stomach that you were a part of that. Okay. Rant over for the day. But I am dead serious about that. It's just stupid. Everything about this administration is criminal. Everything. It's all about putting money in their pockets. All right, I need my trekking poles. That'll shut me up for a while. I'm sure you conservatives watching will be happy with that. Got a nice little downhill stretch. I got about 2.5 miles to go. You know, in a perfect world, I can knock that off in a little over an hour. In Gary's world, maybe an hour and a half, hour and 45. So we're getting closer. One step at a time, one step at a time. My feet hurt. Damn, my feet hurt. I have not missed the foot pain. I can tell you that. They are on fire right now. And it's my fault. When I stopped for lunch, I did not put my feet up like I should. And I can't do that. Got to be smarter than that. But we'll get there. Get the tent put up. Get my supper. I'm not sure I want supper tonight. I've had a big meal last night. We stayed at a place called Sessions Inn and Plaza. Sounds like a dump. And it's an older hotel, but it was very nice. Very clean. The rooms were well maintained. And it was good. It was good. The town of Blairsville, pretty cool. Typical southern town. We were just off their town square. We walked about a little over half a mile to a place called Sicily's, an Italian restaurant, obviously. And we all ate way too much food. I'm paying for it today. I'm struggling. And just to mess myself up even more, we stopped at the grocery store on the way back, and we knew there was no place open for breakfast early enough this morning. So got some Jimmy Dean sausage, biscuit, eggs, sandwiches, 4-pack. I had 2 of them. The other 2 young'uns had 1 each. And so that was my breakfast. And then for lunch, I had a ham and cheese sub sandwich that I got at Sicily's last night. And it was delicious, but it was way too much. So I may just have a simple tortilla with peanut butter and jelly on it tonight, rather than cooking a meal. So now the cool thing is, I've already lost an inch around my waist in 3 days. An inch. That's what I'm talking about. That's my primary purpose for coming out here, is to lose the weight, get back in shape somewhat, at least in shape enough that I can go up and hike with my girl Navigator and my girlfriend Deb. And God, I'm looking forward to seeing Navigator again. I miss those people. I love her family. It's just so awesome. If I haven't mentioned it, I think I probably did, but we took a trip to Mexico with them a few weeks ago and had a blast. So much fun. I haven't put out a video on that because I don't know. I really didn't prepare it properly. I didn't do video clips that explain everything properly. I have a hard time pronouncing the names of the Spanish mountains, or the mountains that are there. And I think what I'll do is when I get up to hike with them, I'll throw in some pictures and video clips from Mexico here and there. We had a great time. We only spent a week down there, but we did some good hiking. Got up to some high elevations, 13,000 feet, and had a great time. Her son, oh my God, her youngest son and his girlfriend, they climbed to, I believe it was 19,500 feet. Holy crap. I don't know how you would breathe up that high. We could barely breathe at 13,000 feet. So anyways, Mexico is awesome. The people of Mexico are awesome. Everything about that trip was nice. It was good. And wasting time. I got nobody to talk to, so I'm talking to myself and my camera. This is my last big up of the day, and it's not going to be real big, but I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, I'm tired. I'm really not ready for these 11, 12-mile days. But, all right, I need trekking poles. Come almost 11 miles. We got about 0.6, 0.7 to go. Thank goodness it's all downhill. I'm beat. This trail, it's kicking my butt. But I was, my goal, even though I'm not in shape, thanks to some people, my goal was to come out and be ahead of my pace from 23. And as of right now, I'm 3 days ahead. How did I get there, you ask? Well, part of it is that I did not do the approach trail this time. No need to. Been there and done that. And the approach trail sucks. It's hard. It's very hard. It's harder than any of the days that I've done so far, that's for sure. But the big difference is that I have not had to take any zeros. I've been doing 8+ days every day. And with the 11, 12, almost 13 thrown in there, no zeros at Blood Mountain. And my first zero that I plan is going to be at around the Bend Hostel in a few days. I think I got to double check, but I believe I get there on Saturday. And I want to keep that going. Yeah. So get there, take a day off, let my body heal, and I'm looking forward to that because I know that every time I take a zero, I come back out and I feel great having that opportunity to let your body just heal from everything your dumbass is doing to it out here. And that's my goal right now. Get to around the Bend Hostel. And probably have about a half a mile to go now. My young friend Connor is struggling. He had a blister early on, and he was wearing the wrong shoes. He didn't bring his regular hiking shoes. And so when he hit the outfitter store back at Neal's Gap, he bought a new pair of shoes. But these are shoes that you kind of have to break in a little bit, and they're causing some more issues to him, blisters, hot spots. I hooked him up with some KT tape for his first blister, and he was wise enough to get some more KT tape at the outfitter store. So KT tape is a hiker's best friend, I'm telling you. Moleskin, KT tape. There's 3 or 4 or 5 different types of tape that you can get. Any of it works. The key is on a blister is to immobilize it and the area around it. Stop allowing it to have friction with other areas. So by taping it up, you do that. And hopefully at some point the blister hotspot goes away and you start to build up calluses. Then you end up getting blisters under your callus. I feel like I'm getting one on my left foot. I felt it a couple days ago actually, and I've had it taped up since. It feels better today, but right now both of my heels are just on fire. My feet, they're hurting. Are they hurting as bad as they did in 23? I don't think so, but I don't know. Pain is pain. It hurts. And when it hurts and you're tired like I am right now, it makes for kind of a miserable time. But half a mile. Be at the shelter, get my tent up, figure out what I'm going to eat, if anything, and rest. Get my feet up in the air. Get that acid buildup that's in them out of them. But that helps the pain in my feet overall. But it doesn't do anything for my ankle or my heels. I think that plantar fasciitis is just an evil little thing that is going to mess with you. Anyways, it's all good. Little pain never hurt anybody. Hey everybody, it's the end of a long day. This was a tough day today. We did, I think, 11.6 miles. And we got to a shelter, but the shelter is kind of down the hill. Didn't really care to go down there to set up my tent and have to drag my pack back out of there tomorrow. So when I got here, Ella was already here, and I think she felt the same way, or she couldn't find any good flat spots down there. But anyways, she had her tent set up at the top of the trail. So so that's where I'm at. I'm with Ella up here, and Connor is with us, but he's hanging out with some of the other younger guys down at the shelter. It's been a tough day. I'm pushing myself to pretty much my limit right now. You know, when I came out here at 23, my plan was, and I pretty much stuck to it for quite a while, was to do 8 miles a day, somewhere around that. And I've only done one 8-mile day. All 3 other days, of course, it was only 3, but almost 13, almost 11 today, or almost 12 today, and a 10-miler. And I'm dragging butt. Ella's a beast. I'm just going to say that. That girl's a beast. She was kind enough to spend about the first 5 miles with me, hiking up the trail. And we chatted. She's got so many questions, and yeah, I love talking about the trail. But we hit a big hill, and she could not go that slow. So she passed me by, and I don't know how early she got to the campsite, but I'm sure it was probably 1 to 2 hours before I got here. And when I got here, I was dragging ass. Connor he started off strong and passed me. I thought he was probably going to pass Ella, but that did not happen. He bought new shoes today, and he's having some troubles right now. So I hope he can work through those and get those resolved. But yeah, I was able to catch him just before we got back to camp. But I'm tired. I'm excited because I'm out here where it's just beautiful. Beautiful views, beautiful nature, beautiful people. I'm starting to really have fun, even though it's painful. Oh my God, to put that pain on me again. I have to be a glutton for punishment. Anyways, not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow. There's not a good shelter within a good distance. We want to try to get somewhere around 10 miles, and there's just nothing there. So we are probably going to end up stealth camping somewhere tomorrow, where we just find a flat spot on the trail and put our tent. So it'll be a new experience on the trail for Ella. I don't know that she hasn't done this in the past. I don't know how much she's hiked in the past. I'm sure as time goes by she'll tell me, but it's cool hiking with these young people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just cool. Yeah. But anyways, day 4. But news that, if I haven't told you, I'm going to be here for, I know, 3 weeks. And after 3 weeks down here, Deb's going to come pick me up, and we're going to go to Front Royal, Virginia, and hike up to Pennsylvania at a place called the Mansion, which is the halfway point. And it's kind of cool. They have a halfway ice cream challenge there, and you have to eat a half gallon of ice cream in 30 minutes. If you do, you win this little wooden spoon. So I want that wooden spoon. So we'll be up there for 2 weeks, and then if I'm feeling okay and I'm having fun, then the plan is to come back down to wherever Deb picked me up and keep hiking north. Yeah. So, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. All right, that's it. I will talk with y'all tomorrow. Hey, you finally get to see my face. All right, later.